My name is Adiraj. I'm a program manager over here, and this is my colleague Dhaval. Dhaval is also a program manager over here. So we, the both of us together, will be delivering this session today, right? In the Lean Startup method. And introduce yourself before we get started.
So this is Dhaval. It's a combination of MBA and the SD college as well, is it? Acha, all streams, a lot of people. Okay. So I mean, I used to have my own startup. It was into music. So Google karna to mil jayega. Interesting stuff I used to make. And then I was also researching entrepreneurial ecosystems, how you get into entrepreneurship, things like that. Frameworks is an interest. We keep having jamming sessions around the different frameworks at our office also.
Yes.
So that's what interests me. Plus, so I mean, it's been about 2.5 years in Punjab now. Trying to understand the geography, trying to understand the mindset of entrepreneurs, and how different interventions could enable them in a better way. So वही कहीं ना कहीं ढूंढने का try कर रहे हैं. And काफी सारे interventions हमने design किए हैं. One of them is very world famous, and the way we term it. एक intervention चल रहा है which is fail fast. So that is something we designed. I mean, I would take more on that to be tried designing the program also, and the team is helping execute it. जिसका भी showcase भी हो रहा है, वो शायद day after के लिए शायद कुछ लोगों को पता चला होगा. That is a program. Yes, that's me. और Lean Canvas आज कर रहे हैं. किसी ने देखा है ये? देखा हुआ है? Business model canvas नहीं पूछा. ये देखा हुआ है?
So does anyone know how the Lean Canvas was developed? Who developed it?
Indian, by the way, like a real Indian guy developing a framework.
You know the purpose behind this canvas? जब आप आए आज आपने Google पे देखा होगा अच्छा Lean Startup Canvas, just go through it, उसके जो fundamentals होते हैं, headers होते हैं. Can you get to know what the purpose of the Lean Startup Canvas is? Look, you need to speak loud.
Like to clearly understand what is the problem statement and what is the solution that we are providing with.
Clarity. Clarity in the song. हाँ, वो BMC हो जाएगा ना?
हाँ, मतलब वो तो यार वो और भी frameworks हैं. Happy Startup Canvas हमने एक बार किया.
ठीक है, but we'll take clarity as one thing, right? What comes after clarity? वो clarity of what though? Objective. Okay. Objective क्या है?
उसमें प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन क्या है? मतलब जो प्रॉब्लम हमें लगता है.
Solution क्या होता है इस केस में?
Solution हमारा product या service.
Product या service, right? So the Lean Startup Canvas is about efficiently creating the right product or service for your customer by constantly iterating. It's an iterative process, right? You do your research, you create a minimum viable product, you go to market, you take customer feedback, you understand will this product work or not. If it does not work, you go back to the drawing board and there you go again. You start the process all over again. That is the Lean process, the Lean startup method.
Business model canvas देखा था, right? सबने पता है ना? कुछ वैसा दिख रहा है? Like देखने में तो ऐसा दिखता है, same. But why this was created? Like just एक थोड़ा gist में दूँगा. So business model canvas हम भरते हैं. उसके पहले हम क्या करते हैं? Like even before we do the business model canvas, हम क्या करते हैं? Like what's essential to make a business model canvas? Like पहले किसी ने आंसर किया था वैसे? Idea. वही बात, engineer वाली बात करते हैं. I am an engineer.
Market environment देखते हैं basically. Market environment. उसके हिसाब से क्या?
हाँ, market environment आप क्या देख रहे हो basically? कि मे बी शायद सिनेरियो में कस्टमर क्या कर रहा है, क्या प्रोडक्ट चल रहे हैं, क्या डिसएडवांटेज है, you know, like a market analysis, which in technical terms is called design thinking. So first we need to do design thinking, जिसमें हम scenario analysis करते हैं. Based on that, we get to a scenario that this is maybe a problem where I can work on. So, I mean that's how we get to that problem statement, and then we start feeling, okay, यार ये business model canvas. This is a canvas which ideally replaces that two-step process. You can start directly working on this sheet from the beginning. कुछ लोगों के लिए ये relevant है, कुछ certain businesses के लिए, कुछ certain businesses में ये नहीं relevant है. So this document is like a quick picture of, you know, quickly अगर मुझे summarize करना हो पूरा, I can summarize it over here. But you know, if I want to get into the depths of it, I would want to go to the business model canvas. क्या आप देख सकते हो इसमें क्या क्या चीजें मिसिंग है जो एक बिजनेस मॉडल कैनवस में होती है? क्या नहीं है इसमें? हाँ, partners, yes, partnerships. Missing it. Activities नहीं है इसमें, बराबर है. And कुछ चीजें हैं जो इसमें ज़्यादा है, मतलब you know कुछ additional points है. क्या क्या है इसमें additional? Business model canvas से unfair advantage, ठीक है? High level concept. High level concept कहाँ पे? Yes. Yes. Early adopters. और क्या है इसमें? Problem solution भी नहीं होता ना उसमें. एक business model canvas में कहाँ होता है? We start with value proposition, alternatives. So, ideally, businesses which have a more disruptive or like a very serious edge on other solutions, they can just stick to this format. But people who are doing incremental stuff, like हम बोलते हैं कि यार, I am a growth, but you know, a growth that is just outside your house at every second. It's an incremental solution. Okay. So most of us do incremental stuff. Most of the startups that we see are incremental. Like, I mean, Uber was already there when, you know, Ola created. They tried to do something incremental. Flipkart was there. I mean, Amazon was there. Flipkart made it later. Probably had some incremental solutions on it. जब इंक्रीमेंटल चीजें कर रहे हैं, so this might not help fully. तो वो एक डिफरेंस है, क्योंकि you know this would talk about things which you might not able to justify. And like business model canvas, you can't stick to this document like on a regular or periodic basis. Business model canvas is set हर 3 महीने या हर महीने change करना चाहिए. Why are business model canvases created? So that you can reject all those business model canvases that don't work and get to a more efficient solution. That's the objective. Lean startup canvas में ऐसा नहीं होता. You know, you can't keep reiterating. Like unfair advantage कितनी बार बदल रहोगे? And जब तक आप बदलते रहोगे, market scenario बदल गया होगा. So you can't operate like that. So there is a difference between lean and agile. We are right now talking about lean. Those processes are agile. An IT company or a product development company, which is like a software, is an agile system. A car manufacturing company launching a new car is a lean process. They would think once, they would validate once, they would market it once, do a pilot once. There is no second time happening. पायलट भी इसीलिए कर रहे हैं ताकि दे आर सीइंग कि जो सोचा था वो हो रहा है ना, स्पीड उतनी आ रही है ना, एक्सेलरेशन उतना आ रहा है ना, दैट्स द ओनली ऑब्जेक्टिव. But once they are out of their thinking mode, they don't get back to it. That's the lean process. To do that, it's very complex. I mean, you need like serious resources to make products and solutions like that. Very tough to do. So everybody follows the agile method. हर बार why do we say कि let's go back to the customer, ask them, शायद trends change हो गए तो उनकी needs change हो गई. We get back to the board saying okay. Now this is also a feature because everybody likes payments through WhatsApp. I'll try to work on it. Everybody likes talking with AI. Let's integrate that to WhatsApp. So I mean, they keep reiterating. I mean, we get Windows update like every other day. Why? So it's an agile process because they're adaptive. For them, it's troubles, bugs, due to which they need to do it. They can't have like XCD डाल दी, बस हो गया काम. ऐसा possible नहीं है उनके लिए. This we'll use when you know we have a process which is very well defined and you have a serious unfair advantage. Then only you should opt for this. Otherwise, it's a good page to represent the whole process and just get your thoughts on the paper and not do both the processes. Design thinking or one nahi. There is a good chance you might fail in this because the problem you are solving might not be that efficient. But again, once you do this, you have to get back in the market to validate this. Okay. Unlike the business model canvas, this document does not start from center. This starts, it's a left to right approach, and it's like, so one of the mentors used to tell me, so it's like a stage concept. You know, whatever is on the left is the backstage. It's us developing on the venture. Whatever is the left side, whatever is the right side is the front end. You know what's happening with the customers, and whatever is the center is the center stage. So that's how this thing is. We always start from the left. Let's take a hypothetical scenario ही हमें लेना पड़ेगा इस case में. So let's take a hypothetical scenario. Okay, so there is this company called, because I have a problem with it, Big Basket. So Big Basket recently started a new new concept, which makes people crazy. What it does is, earlier they used to have two options: same day delivery and second day or third day delivery types, and you can, in that you can select slots also. In the same day delivery, it comes within 30 minutes, which they claim. Okay. They are one of the worst teams in terms of logistics and delivering on time. They are anti-Domino's. Okay. Now, recently, the team had an interesting thought. Okay, let's not give people an option. Let's not give them an option of कि क्या आप सेम डे चाहते हैं या क्या आप मतलब नेक्स्ट अगले दिन कोई शेड्यूल करना चाहते हैं. If I schedule the next day, I have to compulsorily pay 30 rupees. It's a revenue stream for them somehow. But like when there is rains or when they don't have people over there, what's happening is they are, I mean, removing that slot only. There's no option that you can get things today. So throughout the day, there will be multiple instances where you will see that there is no option to get things even in 30 minutes. Let's say if you have a Tata New card, so you get more benefits out there. I'm just taking a hypothetical situation. I don't have it. But maybe you are so, there is more stickiness of people. It's on the customer side. I am having that stickiness with Big Basket. I want to be their loyal customer. They also feel that. But the team over here is not efficient. What they are saying is, जब कोई नहीं है तो there is no option to deliver only today. Like it's very hard to believe in today's time when people are saying we deliver in 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay. Blinkit, today's advertising 10 minutes में लोग मतलब कहाँ पता नहीं एग्जाम्स में जा रहे हैं, चीजें मिल रही हैं, ट्रेन में जा रहे हैं, पावर बैंक मिल रहा है, क्या तो एड्स कर रहे हैं, and ये लोग same day delivery नहीं कर पा रहे. They don't have an option. So let's take this as a scenario, and let's say Blinkit comes to us and Big Basket comes to us and says, let's try to solve this. So, how would be the approach? What do you think? Don't get to solutions. Arts का भी student है क्या? I mean, we need to think in artistic way. Entrepreneurship में there is a very crazy word that goes around. It's called empathy. So empathize with your
perspective, right?
Have a strong their perspective.
So
Problem
perspective.
statement मैंने बताया, इसमें क्या लिखना है वो मैंने नहीं बताया. मैं just scenario बता रहा हूँ.
So जो problem statement है customer की perspective
So
से.
and Big Basket is ready. Okay, if you solve this problem,
Right.
per unit that we have, we are ready to give you a fixed fee of 10,000 rupees. Just give us a simple. It's not we need to create another service to solve it.
So first I have to write the problem from the customer's perspective, which is in this case Dhaval's perspective,
Yes.
right? So
But this Big Basket has also given, so let's consider because they are the one thing.
ठीक है, done. So what do we write down then?
So that's the point. I mean, what's the perspective? How do we go about this?
No same
Yes, sir.
delivery.
Huh?
No same delivery.
नहीं, no same day delivery नहीं है.
Sorry.
Second first ask the geography, the patient exists, and the distance between the windows and the warehouse.
That's not the problem. I think scenario शायद समझा नहीं.
Changing the motto of doing delivery in 30 minutes or 1 hour to doing it delivery in 1 minute.
यार वो तो फिर अभी कितना
फिर तो
changes कितना
खत्म ही हो जाएंगे क्योंकि
नहीं है.
तो
Thing is,
वही है.
see, people don't like that. So I mean, let's say I will stay alone. I don't stay with anyone. I can't have an option that they can deliver at my house at any time of the day. I'm not at home the whole day. Right now I can get things delivered. There's no option for it. People don't like it.
Scenario.
सही है. Scenario में वापस बता देता हूँ जो मेरी प्रॉब्लम है. So प्रॉब्लम ये है कि जब भी बारिश हो जाती है या कुछ भी सिनेरियो हो जाता है ना, पहले ऐसा होता था, अभी I'll skip this part. पहले ऐसा होता था, there were two options on Big Basket. You can open the app also. They used to give you a choice. Do you want the super fast delivery? That's what they call it, which is they claim 30 minutes but not. Every time it's late. I have a log of that. Yeah. Every time they are late. Never have they been on time. Never ever, more than a year. So, and quite near, like hardly 3 kilometers. They start packing when they are 5 minutes away. I don't know why. So, they had this option. They have a people crunch also, which I know because I keep talking to them. They have this one option where you are saying, जो भी 30 minutes, 1 hour, maximum 1.5 hour में तो आ जाता है. Second option is you choose over there 1 day or 2 day delivery. In that you get a choice. If tomorrow these are the slots, pick a slot and they will deliver at that time. This used to be earlier. Now they don't give an option only. Now they say when you put things in your basket, and plus earlier this 1 day and 2 day thing, there used to be more SKUs that they could get in that scenario. So everything they don't keep in the hyperlocal logistics. A few things they get it from some other warehouse. That kind of thing was also there. Now what has happened is they don't give a choice. All those listings have gone. That is out. Now what they have done is, while you are placing the order, it gives you an option. Do you want to get it delivered in 30 minutes? Over there they give that option. Or 1 day. Like super fast. So then they give that. In the end they give that option. And sometimes, which I feel most of the times, there will be no option to select that 30-minute thing. because they don't have the riders, because there is rains, they don't want to deliver properly. I don't know why. So throughout the day, there are multiple instances when that is happening, just at one place. And Big Basket would be having like more than, I don't know, 1,000 warehouses, 1,000 such points, I mean whatever, drop-off points, at least 1,000. So they come to you, they say, okay, problem solve karna hai, which does not mean you create another delivery service. Problem solve karna hai, and we'll give you 10,000 per this thing. So it's 1 crore rupees. Yes. Hopefully that 1 crore can make sense. क्या बात है?
अच्छा आप सबको टर्म समझ आ रहे हैं ना हाइपर
आप समझ आ गए ना?
ना
हाँ कुछ नहीं आ रहा पूछ सकते हो।
नहीं बट किसी को नहीं समझ आ रहे कोई टर्म्स तो प्लीज अपना हाथ खड़ा कर देना
हाँ
ठीक है
1 crore नहीं चाहिए किसी को। क्या बात है? Yes. General problem solving skills है।
They could categorize the.
अच्छा solution बात नहीं करना है। Approach क्या है हमारा इधर? You know क्या करेंगे हम? We want to use this thing to try to work on it. So we start from left to right. ठीक है? So what is the problem?
So problem customer perspective से
जिसने पैसा देना है वो कस्टमर है ना?
Not able to deliver
हाँ? Not able to deliver
demanded speed.
at demanded speed. Okay?
Options
हाँ?
options की availability नहीं है for the same day and from customer.
हाँ, most of the times. So that is also one point. ये भी एक है और कुछ
also we have blended as an option.
हाँ तो वो existing alternative रहेगा वो दोनों आ जाएंगे बाकी दोनों आ जाएंगे competition ही नहीं होगा pricing में by the way they win I mean so anything that you want vegetables and fruits they are the cheapest so and they don't I mean bicker around के हाँ if quality is not right they give you the money instantly yes so fresh items में they are good like serious good I mean, there only the advantage lies
so their products are good
हाँ products are good pricing is good
pricing is good but
Discount
delivery is
is
terrible
very
so logistics is the problem
हाँ but here logistics में there is a particular scenario which is getting created Big Basket says ke this is a problem that drop off points they are only like saying that we can't deliver right now because maybe there is rains there is shortage of people so Big Basket has lost control over these people that's the problem
it's a management problem
it's a management problem exactly so management में हमने दो चीजें बात की क्या बोला आपने not able to deliver at the desired speed
Unavailability of the two options.
unavailability of the two options third is they are not able to have information of the drop off points more transparently like they don't know how many people are working today they don't know like what is their time shift I don't know I mean could be a case but I am right now putting in hypothesis probably they are not aware of that's the reason maybe it's rains they don't know how much of a rain it is I was reading an article recently of Chandigarh Chandigarh got so much rain 111 centimeter and so the city that I come from Ahmedabad I mean the news is like 3 feet 4 feet ऐसा जब पानी भरता है तब ऐसे न्यूज़ होते हैं कि हमारा सारा so it's again very relative of rain problem maybe let's say a Delhi doing or let's say some other city doing I can understand मोहाली में यार ये रेन प्रॉब्लम तो ऐसा मुझे लगता है एंड उसकी वजह से ये मतलब ऑप्शन ही क्लोज करना पड़े सो द रीजन विथ व्हिच दे आर डूइंग दैट सेंटर इज डूइंग दैट इज वेरी नॉट करेक्ट सो दैट देयर आर operational inefficiencies at the drop off point also that is a problem ऑल्टरनेटिव्स में क्या है हमारे पास? वो दोनों प्लेटफॉर्म एक तो है और कुछ है? Exactly, that's much more easier. So that also is an alternative for a customer. But you know, customer के लिए है. What's an alternative for the this thing? Big basket के पास.
They cancel one option, just like time slot.
Exactly. So that's one alternative.
Not now or
हाँ, that's one alternative they can do. They don't give that option. मतलब they stop that service. So JioMart never has that. Like they are not doing hyper local things. They don't want to. Still they deliver fresh items like vegetables and all. But they don't want to do that. And they have refrained from certain category of products. So that is one alternative, which they could have, but still stays a problem. Any other alternative that people can think of? And yes, we are following the lean process, by the way. This is not agile. Once deployed. 1 crore तो आपको दिया plus उनका deployment cost भी होगा 1 crore. They can't afford to do this like everything.
So narrow down the catalog a bit.
अच्छा.
Wide range of products.
Catalog का तो issue ही नहीं है ना. बंदे नहीं निकल रहे अपने drop off point से. Operational issue है ना.
Information
Yes.
maybe solve that in the software.
That's more on the solution side, but existing alternative में क्या है उनके पास? Existing हम बात करें. Existing उनके पास क्या alternative?
वो क्या कोई टाइम लिमिट सेट कर सकते हैं कि अगर आप इस 3 to 4 के टाइम में अगर आप ऑर्डर करते हैं तो वो पूल कर सकते हैं सारे जो भी ऑर्डर्स हैं और उनको डिलीवर
करते हैं वो करते हैं. They do. Ideally they have at least 2. But yeah, definitely we'll write that. Considering शायद हमें पता नहीं है कि वो हर बार हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा. The reason why I said कि 5 मिनट पहले they start packing is because they are trying to get another order also which they can club with. That's the actual reason. So those are the alternatives. We'll move to the next element. What will be like a potential solution to this?
They could categorize the delivers.
They could categorize the
They could categorize the delivery persons. Like some of them can be under fast deliveries, and some of them can be under like the normal deliveries.
Okay.
So the fast delivery ones can be like near to the location that.
No, it's near only. I said it's 3 kilometers from my home. 3 kilometers is not a big thing. So I stay near Bestowed. That center is at ISER. Exact locations are there. Not far.
So as they have lost the control over the,
Yes.
they can
Yes.
deploy the management personnel, hire a new team that offers incentives to them if they carry out their operation properly.
Okay.
Like it's a management
आप
problem.
क्या पढ़ रहे हो?
So I am doing BBA.
यार लोगों को बस हटाते रहोगे.
No, because actually management problem है तो फिर
नहीं.
लोगों से
We can implement like stricter.
See, the thing is, how many times will you do that? And you are not present in one. Like Big Basket, the main team is not present here. You know how people could revolt, you don't know. I mean, yes, somebody was saying over here.
We can implement stricter rules regarding the deliveries. If
Okay.
delivery boy is not able to commit
There is a
to
penalty.
his or her duties, so we
Okay.
can like cut their salaries and like do something like so. We
What are you
can
studying? क्या पढ़ रहे हो?
we can
अकाउंटिंग में सीधा आउट.
कनेक्टिंग विद
यार मतलब आप समझो 1000 सेंटर है, कितने लोगों की आप सैलरी में काटोगे? They would not be happy, people revolt. Seriously, we have seen platforms where fortunately Big Basket का अभी तक ऐसा न्यूज़ नहीं आया and we don't want it.
ऑपरेशन टीम क्या कनेक्ट करना कि उनको क्या इशू हो रहा है उनको अंडरस्टैंड करके उनको प्रॉब्लम
अच्छा. One way is कि immediately there has to be a call. जैसे वो blackout होता है option, immediately there is a call over there. क्या हो गया? Reasonable लगा तो they allow it. Otherwise they don't let that option only, and compulsorily they have to do. Reasonable option होना चाहिए. मतलब I think that is an interesting solution. Second, so there is this is an interesting solution which I always feel does not exist in India. Fortunately, DMart has this option. So DMart है यहाँ पे उस तरीके से operational नहीं है. मुंबई में they have this solution where they have created their own drop-off points. So वहाँ पे अगर आप online order करते हो, यहाँ पे भी online आता है, but वो घर पे आता है. वहाँ पे लोगों के घरों के नज़दीक के shops हैं. तो the actual DMart से वहाँ पे सामान आगे पड़ा होगा. You just need to collect it. I mean, one solution could be if there is no option and it's free only. See, the same day delivery, if you cross a certain amount, 300 rupees, it's free only. There's only a convenience charge which is for the platform. I'm ready to pay that, and I am even fine to go over there and just collect it like DMart. There's that option because they see people buy it due to urgency. That's the point. I mean, otherwise, one day is also fine. So I just get it from there. So More is a chain. More has options. So they have got stores also, like something like that. They are also getting into hyper local. It's a combination. It's a hybrid. They'll get to your home also, and you can collect it. Like you can go. It's like a proper hypermarket kind of a setup. हाँ. So ideally, अगर आपको बहुत जल्दी है, सुबह जाके वहाँ पहुँच जाओ, वो दे देंगे. There's no cost that they take to get to your home, additional cost. ठीक है? And जिसको urgency है, I think that also could be one way. Like, would you want to pick it up? Just like Domino's type option with your takeaway. Would you want to opt takeaway because there is no person available right now? We'll keep it back for you. You just come and collect. But at least the person is getting something in 30 minutes. And it's 3 kilometers, hardly takes 10 minutes. Again, it's on my choice. But the person is getting this thing. There's one solution. Could there be more solutions to this? Somebody was mentioning a software. Somebody said, कि हमारा support team system है, उसी को उस तरीके से align करते हैं. वही है, resource optimization हमें करना है. This is just only process work that we need to do now. I think that's a better approach. ऐसे ही कुछ approach हम इधर select कर सकते हैं. And this would be hard coded in the system. There is no changing every other day. That's this thing. I mean, so once we start closing the previous sections, we don't again have to rethink on that. Like repeatedly, क्या ये solution नहीं चलेगा? ऐसा फिर नहीं होना चाहिए. Lean process. Okay. What would be the key metrics over here? Management and commerce students.
Profitability.
हाँ?
Profitability.
नहीं, बहुत वो indirect हो गया.
Last mile delivery cost.
नहीं.
Okay, the problem only.
नहीं, key metrics पे. Time. 30 minutes, right?
That you have got up.
Yes, key metrics. Problem याद करो यार, problem क्या था? हाँ? नहीं यार, गलत बात. थोड़ा नजदीक हुआ, but it's the wrong point. Problem याद करो क्या?
दोनों options का available.
Exactly. So the metrics would be what is the percentage जो हम resolve कर पा रहे हैं. Like जब ये हो रहा है, so what is that percentage? कितना resolve कर पा रहे हैं? इस solution से जो भी हमने implement किया, one metrics to measure that would be जैसे ये implement किया, ये problem कितना percentage से reduce है. कुछ इसमें genuine problem भी हो सकता है. Like पता नहीं actual में 6 feet का पानी भर गया है. Like and I mean warehouse is damaged. There is no choice. ठीक है, चलो तो that is totally closed. उस area में there is a full blackout. There is no one-day delivery also until it's resolved. So one matrix is that. Any other metrics that you can think of? प्रॉब्लम्स पे हमें हाईलाइट करना है, प्रॉब्लम सोल्यूशन पे हाईलाइट करना है. If you want, keep starting writing also. अगर पेन है तो चाहिए, है भी यहाँ पे.
आपने अपने खुद के प्रॉब्लम अभी बारे सोचे, सबने किसी ने तो सोचा रहेगा.
हाँ, वो भी कर सकते हैं, या we can stick to this also. एडिशनल कॉस्ट लग सकता है उस पर. एग्जैक्टली, तो वो कितना जा रहा है या कितना टाइम जा रहा है टू रिजॉल्व दैट. अगर हम वो वाले सोल्यूशन पे जा रहे हैं या अगर हम ह्यूमन वाले सोल्यूशन पे भी जा रहे हैं. अब बंदे ने तो बोल दिया, बंदा आ ही नहीं रहा है और पता नहीं 50 आइटम्स एक्चुअली में बारिश हो रही है, बंदे पहुंच ही नहीं पा रहे, उन्होंने सब ढेर करके रख दिया है. फॉर देम इट्स अ प्रॉब्लम, लाइक दे कांट ऑपरेट लाइक दैट. There has to be a certain time at which it's getting resolved. Any other metric that you can think of? So थोड़ा directly यही है, but there will also be more human resource efficiency that we can bring. Like ideally, they want more to happen in the same day from a same resource. Like they would want at least 10 deliveries to happen. But because of such small problems, they are not able to get the best out of this. So probably there is more efficiency to that process. And for that also, there might be certain challenges. They are like, कि मेरे को तो 10 delivery करना है, but I need a rate course. Maybe something. They can tell that. But probably one metrics could be improving like human resource efficiency, direct and indirect survivors. So that is more of key metrics. Unique value proposition क्या होगा? हाँ? Pickup point. Pickup point ऐड करें? नहीं. इस सोल्यूशन में जो भी हम सोल्यूशन पकड़ रहे हैं उस पे स्टिक करना पड़ेगा. फॉर नाउ वी विल जस्ट स्टिक टू दिस सोल्यूशन ऑफ देयर इज अ सपोर्ट टीम जो इसको रिजॉल्व करेगी. सो उसके लिए व्हाट इज द यूनिक वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन हियर?
They are offering particular time slots in which they deliver particular time slots.
वो तो है, दैट इज ऑलरेडी देयर ना.
That's
फॉर द वन डे थिंग, फॉर द सेम डे दे डोंट हैव दैट. एंड फॉर द सेम डे एवरीबॉडी वांट्स लाइक इमीडिएटली 30 minutes.
We are giving both options, like you can take away if आपको जल्दी है ज़्यादा,
हाँ.
and आपको घर पे भी डिलीवर हो सकता है.
ठीक है. सो अगर उस एग्जांपल में जा रहे हैं, सो देयर इज मोर चैनल्स फॉर द कस्टमर, आई मीन टू सर्व द कस्टमर, मोर चैनल्स टू सर्व द कस्टमर. अगर बारिश आने से एक चैनल उनका बंद हो जाता है, सो देयर इज एन अल्टरनेट चैनल दैट कैन वर्क. उस केस में वो होगा. We'll stick to the software वाला solution. There's a support team which is trying to enable. उसमें what would be the value proposition? I mean, it's more process oriented. So there is. It takes hardly a minute for the big basket team to analyze a blackout and work on it. So that's more of an assurance to the customer. Okay, probably, and it could even become a marketing style. Okay, I mean, no more blackouts. Maybe that could be an interesting marketing, something like that. Okay. So what would be the high-level concept? Here we'll try to define. Here, ये पूरा solution है. इसमें this is the value we are trying to embed. That's what we'll try to write over there. So what would be, like, can we create an unfair advantage? Whether it will be a yes or no question. So this is for big baskets. Is that creating an unfair advantage for them? Yes or no? पहले बार. दो solutions है. One is you pick from there. One is there is a support team. There is a this. Is there an unfair advantage? हमने competitors existing alternative कौन से लिखे हैं? Zepto, Blinkit, Instamart. तो अगर वहाँ जाके खरीदने वाला ऑप्शन कहें तो वो तो उनके पास अभी नहीं है. ठीक है. हाँ, but so that could be an advantage to that. but that's not an advantage to the existing grocery shops. So again, it's more contextual, but maybe that could be one unfair advantage. And if we talk about more about integrating the process in the system, the unfair advantage is response time. The response time at which that is detected. Detection time will be the maybe an unfair advantage. Our team detects problems at the fastest. Channels, इस केस में channels नहीं आएगा. Channel to deploy is us. हमें आप पैसा दो. That's the only thing. Customer segment. इस केस में, in case this will come, in case we have a broader set of customer segment, maybe tomorrow, Livelihood, other guys also come to us and say, okay, ये option हमें भी deploy करना है. This no blackout concept. Probably they could be customer segment. Early adopters would be particular names that we provide. This is a particular name. Let's say certain Blinkit अगर मैं कर रहा हूँ तो that could be a particular name. अगर for example इसको मैं अभी साइड पे रख रहा हूँ. अगर restaurants is a objective. अगर मेरा customer segment है restaurants, I'd want to name them. Who are the first 5 restaurants where I would want to go and deploy? So exact names that we have to put over here. Ideally, cost structure is something we should have done after key metrics and missed out. But in this case, the cost structure clear. They have only defined us. Otherwise, if there is a model, we'll try to write over here same way as business model canvas. There could be multiple items at which our cost would go. There could be a certain human. Here also there could be a development cost. I don't know. There could be a deployment cost also. Maybe we say that we'll only train people for that. Things like that. So whatever those costs are, and then there is a revenue stream also. Is that the only channel today? Or tomorrow I can say that when that blackout happens, there's an alternate service that I have. That if your support system is not able to handle that load, our team will quickly enable that. So we have other service providers who have this thing trained. They can actually become a direct support system for this. Okay, they would actually ensure that whatever problems are that get solved, something like that. Or maybe if there is a local problem, there is some local resources, connections that they have made. If they are enabling that, there is a revenue channel over there. There is a problem of, let's say, electricity. Electricity नहीं आ रही है. Maybe I have a DG contact. I'll say वो बोल रहे हैं नहीं होगा क्या? I'm like नहीं, ये DG contact है, मेरे को अभी चालू चाहिए. Probably that there is a solution associated. So there also could be certain revenue streams beyond that one single stream. So this is how we will fill this. Anybody working on a business problem or anything? अच्छा. हाँ. नहीं मतलब सबको पता है क्या क्या? मुझे तो पता है. Does everyone know what he does?
We are using model for radiologists.
वो नहीं सुन पा रहा हूँ ऐसे.
Human diagnosis error के prone होती है.
Human diagnosis.
जो radiologist diagnose करता है, so it's very prone to error.
Okay.
So we are building a model for that. So बहुत सारे data पे एक model train होगा, and then the model will detect what is the abnormality in the scan and will give detailed reports.
That guy feels से आप पता नहीं मजाक हो सकता नहीं हो सकता ऐसा. He feels that. It's not your answer is not plausible. कि हाँ यार कैसे होगा क्या होगा. What do you do like? Throw some jargons. ये technology यूज होता है उससे ये होगा. कुछ डेटा पे टेस्ट करेंगे. ना ambiguous answer रहता है. हाँ?
Trainer model on CNN.
अच्छा.
Then उसके बाद.
Train on which data?
Open source data.
So
Brats का.
certain organ का data.
Oh अच्छा. MRI scans.
हाँ.
जैसे.
Exactly. So पता चला ये क्या करता है किसी को? क्या? नहीं पता चला किसी को.
Software is basically radiologist using that enhances their diagnosis.
Enhances how?
by being more accurate.
क्या पढ़ रहे हो आप?
Computer.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? नहीं कैसे enhance कर रहा है? क्या कर रहा है? वापस में repeat करना statement का किया.
Okay. So
speak clearly के पूरा line बोलो उसको. Word बोल के drop नहीं करना उसको.
we are a platform for radiologists that detects abnormalities in their scans and give detailed interpretation.
Okay. Through
Through our software.
through a technology. Your software is the medium. Through which technology or something you give them a this thing. This is an existing solution. That's why I'm telling you. It's not a fresh thing.
What was the software built on?
हाँ मतलब what's the underlying technology? So it uses AI.
Yeah, so there are 3 machine learning models.
3 machine learning models. That's what he does. Okay. अब पता चला किसी को क्या करता है? क्या बता रहे हो आप? किसी को समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
Software.
Okay.
Technology जाती है.
नहीं मेरे को भी जानने. मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि आपके दोस्त बता पाए आप क्या कर रहे हो.
Software बना रहे हैं.
ओके. डन बन गया. अब तो बन गया. इतनी बार बना दिया. ओके.
खून का जो स्कैन है
इसको बता रहे हैं आपके दोस्त बता रहे हैं. यस.
मतलब he's basically saying कि humans are prone to error, right? तो मतलब
Which human? Which human?
like human diagnosis is prone to error.
Doctors में.
Right. तो वो सॉफ्टवेयर जो है उनका that tells जो error जो भी complications हैं more accurately.
कौन सा एरर कर रहा है? उसको कहाँ से पता चला? क्या कर रहे हैं वो डॉक्टर? एरर हो रही है.
जो उनका डायग्नोसिस
उसको बोलने दो यार. यस.
मतलब through
MRI वाला है. So it's basically for chest.
chest X-ray.
Chest. हाँ तो अभी चेस्ट एक्सरे ले लिया. क्या गलती हो गई एक्सरे लेने में? कुछ नहीं हुई है.
गलत क्या आया like
अच्छा.
जो रीडिंग्स हैं उनमें क्या गलत हुआ बेसिकली सॉफ्टवेयर को बताया.
अच्छा ऐसा.
and it verifies their diagnosis.
अच्छा. So you are saying that there is a manual diagnostic goes inside and then the AI will validate if this is the right. Yeah.
That is different from what you said initially.
What you said initially.
What you are saying
Model
is that
operates
so
very
you might
differently.
miss out on something. Right now you are
Ideally
saying
the
it's
model
valid.
enables the doctor. Now you are saying doctor feed करेगा फिर वो decide
हाँ, इसमें
करेगा.
manual intervention आ गई. Now
हाँ,
it's a
ये अलग हो
different
गया.
case. So what he is saying is कि बिल्कुल precise word for word बोलो.
See,
Yeah.
you are doing this for at least 6 months. I know now. I know you. Communication is something जो SD में अच्छा पढ़ सकते हो. Like,
You know him पहले से?
हाँ, we were at that competition.
Okay. So he presented over there.
हाँ, कुछ मिला था? Yes. Okay. और भी कुछ कर रहे हैं? पता होना चाहिए यार लोगों को. आप तो फंडिंग उठाने जा रहे हो. ये सब VC फॉर्म्स में जाएंगे.
नहीं, but एक बार फिर clear करें. What is he actually doing?
Other people have to like what he does. Anyone. क्या करता है? इसके दोस्त बोल सकते हैं. आप वो फाउंडर हो तो नहीं बोल सकते. मुझे पता नहीं है.
Putting great words.
Putting great words.
That is good words. He's been further. और add करना
नहीं fresh पूरा बताओ क्या करता है.
तो basically radial startup करने में तो we provide an aid to radiologist. So from our model we bring machine learning algorithms.
Okay.
So we collect data from MRIs, X-rays, scans, we analyze them, and we provide aid. So radiologists will have our services, so they can get an help, better judgment. We have very good accuracies, 98% currently.
98% on what data?
Brand stack.
Indian या कहाँ का?
वो आप
Indian
डेटा की वेरिएशन बना सकते हैं.
How much is the sample size?
14,000 but
लिखा नहीं हुआ ना कहीं पे आपने स्टेटमेंट रिटर्न पे पूछेगा रेडियन क्या है तो क्या बोलना है दिस इज एक्चुअल स्टेटमेंट इन विच हम जब उधर आए थे तो वी गेव दैट स्टेटमेंट आल्सो
क्वेश्चन तो सर भी रेडी
अरे नहीं हाउ यू डिस्क्राइब योर स्टार्टअप देयर इज अ स्ट्रक्चर टू दैट वी डिस्कस्ड इट दैट डे पर्टिकुलरली आई फेल्ट यू माइट से दैट देयर इज अ फॉर्मेट टू इवन स्पीक व्हाट यू आर डूइंग एनीबॉडी एल्स डूइंग एनीथिंग यस
So basically मैं
नहीं
oversight
एसिडिकली क्या है
basically
नहीं तो एसिडिकली क्या है नहीं आप जनरली बोल रहे हो
तो मैं अभी ओवरसाइज टी-शर्ट का हमारा बिजनेस शुरू करा है
Oh, nice.
2 महीने हो गए
Okay.
तो पहले हम उसको परचेज करते हैं फिर
ऐसा
ऐसे क्यों करना?
हाँ पैसा नहीं हुआ
नहीं है
नहीं पैसा हुआ या नहीं हुआ है नहीं पूछ रहा
रेवेन्यू पूछ रहे हो
हाँ, हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा
70,000 पे हम
ओह नाइस रेवेन्यू
या तो करंटली तो लॉस में पैसे ज्यादा देंगे
हाँ मुझे समझ गया मैं पूछना नहीं चाह रहा था
वो तो क्या करते हैं हम पहले टी-शर्ट का हमने सेट करा कि किधर से परचेज करेंगे इट्स फ्रॉम पुणे एंड देन हमने एक प्रिंटिंग की मशीन ली जिससे प्रिंटर पर
ठीक है।
एंड देन वी हैव टू अरेंज की जिस पेपर पे वो जो हम प्रिंट कर रहे हैं
हाँ वो
आपका है।
प्रोसेस
तो उस पे हम वर्क करते
ठीक है
हैं यूएसपी इज लाइक जो बाकी कंपनीज हैं वो 200 जीएसएम के अराउंड टी-शर्ट लेती हैं जीएसएम ग्राम पर
स्क्वायर मीटर
ठीक है तो उसमें क्या होता है कपड़े की क्वालिटी होती है तो हमारा जो कपड़ा है वो थोड़ा सा
फाइन है
फाइन क्वालिटी का होता है
क्या
95% कॉटन एंड 5% मिक्स
5% पॉलिएस्टर
पॉलिएस्टर भी और हेल्थ से
और भी कुछ कर रहा है यस
So my friend came up with this problem that he ordered a new fridge. So when the delivery person came, he had to call another person to deliver it. They came in the truck, but then they had to pick the fridge up and deliver it to the house. They had a problem. So we were trying to come up with a solution, which we had a ramp and it's a nylon cloth which can pick up to 2,000 kilos. So
उठाने के लिए
yeah, so basically we are trying to solve the problem of having 2 people to deliver one fridge. Only the
with this
driver,
solution only 1% can do
yeah, the driver that comes, that
अच्छा he himself can do
like the big furnitures that we have to
हाँ
carry.
how many floors
Huh?
how many floors
Sorry?
how many floors can he come till here
They transport with the vehicle.
हाँ
Now they have to carry.
नहीं from downstairs till here second floor can you bring it
Yes, that's what we are trying to do.
so hypothetically speaking
Yeah.
that person himself can reach over here
Yes.
then fifth floor more down ठीक है so what's happening on it
Right now we are trying to run simulations how we can create it and what materials we can use so that it doesn't create a load on that one person.
okay
It's like that it to just
we are trying to I mean balance out the weight on
Yes.
different parts of the person so it gets divided okay. Anyone else doing anything anyone else learning a new skill could be non-study business related also any skill that you are learning or trying to develop could be something music also
Coding.
coding where do you learn from
Actually, I am pursuing BCA, so I am.
अच्छा तो आपका तो पढ़ाई है हॉबी पूछ रहा था मैं कॉलेज को हॉबी बोल रहे हो आप पता नहीं क्या यू आर लर्निंग म्यूजिक व्हाट काइंड
I have been learning since 5-6 years.
व्हाट काइंड
Classical.
अच्छा विशारद
Hanji, I have completed my 6th year.
professionally but that's a thing that you do
Yeah, it's my hobby.
कोई और कुछ कर रहा है कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा यार हाँ फ्रेंड्स फ्रेंड्स सीख रहे हो कहाँ से एलन फ्रांस से कहाँ से यूनिवर्सिटी should आगे बढ़ो। वो यार वो बढ़ने ही नहीं देता पता नहीं मुझे ऐसा। They don't let us go rapidly जैसा। आएगा हाँ self paced है but they don't like will let you do like extraordinary stuff अचानक से। If you are an expert, it's like very incremental expertise that will help you. If you are trying to learn, it takes a lot of time. नहीं, I'm just asking, तो समझ रहा हूँ। Alliance Français का तो you know where it is? Okay. It's in Chandigarh, Alliance Français. ISKCON temple के बाजू में है। Sector मुझे समझ में नहीं आता इसलिए मैंने बताया। So there, what the difference is? So there it's not just about language. There it's about meeting people, real French people. वहाँ पे photographer आएंगे, musicians आएंगे. You're also learning their culture. So that's the only difference that we have. You're learning their culture more than the language. हाँ, हाँ तो वो कहाँ Alliance Français कहाँ है? Comparison. और कोई कुछ कर रहा हो interesting? Dance. What kind?
Bollywood. Hip hop. Bollywood. Like regular.
ठीक है. Anyone else doing anything else?
Music.
कौन सा टाइप का क्या म्यूजिक क्या इंस्ट्रूमेंट
Like I play the piano. I sing also. I play the
Which
piano.
piano?
I produce music. And he
Produce?
Yeah. He writes.
MIDI?
He writes music.
MIDI?
And he raps.
प्रोड्यूस एज इन MIDI और रियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स
No, no. Both. Real instruments and video. And like.
Does your friend do?
I write songs. And also.
कुछ बनाया कॉलेज में और फिर कुछ कर रहा है किसी को कुछ करना है वो भी एक क्वेश्चन है क्या कर रहे हो
idea kind of business idea.
Okay, okay.
Basically, this is very companies advertising करते हैं, and
कई नहीं सब करते हैं
I think this is the colleges में या फिर
आप ऐसा करो कई कंपनीज एफिशिएंटली करते हैं दूसरे नहीं कर पाते
तो कई कॉन्फ्रेंसेस या कोई फेस्ट वगैरह में कुछ कंपनी जैसे पेप्सी, कोका-कोला या नॉर्मल वाटर बॉटल्स जो है
हाँ
वो यूज होते हैं। सो मेरा बिजनेस आइडिया ये है कि आई मेक अ वाटर बॉटल एंड जो एडवर्टाइजिंग कंपनी है जो वहाँ पे मतलब जो कंपनी को एडवर्टाइज करना है वो जो वहाँ पे जो डाटा पर जैसे वहाँ पे जाके अलग से भी थेरेपी या कुछ भी लगाएगी करने के लिए तो उसकी जगह मुझे वो पैसे दे
ओके
थ्रू विच आई प्रोड्यूस अ वाटर बॉटल जिसके ऊपर मैं उनकी कंपनी का कहीं कराऊंगी जो जैसे हर कोई वो बॉटल पानी तो एक बेसिक नीड होता है किसी भी फंक्शन में तो वो बॉटल लेंगे उसके ऊपर वो उनकी एडवर्टाइजिंग करेगी फर्स्टली अगर पहले किसी उसमें होगा तो लगेगा कोई प्रश्न लगेगा कि अरे पानी पे कुछ और ही
अलग दिख रहा है अलग दिख रहा है
ऑल्दो उसके लिए लाइसेंसिंग जरूरी है पानी आप ऐसे
एफएसएसए
तो उसके लिए बाकी मेरा छोटा सा सेक्शन जैसे कोई इसमें मेंशन करा के लेबलिंग के लिए
अगर-
उतना लो एंड बाकी उस कंपनी का जो है मार्केटिंग तो वो कंपनी बेसिकली उससे स्टार्टिंग में तो कॉस्मेटिक को थोड़ी कैपिटल चाहिए होगी जो बेसिक प्रोडक्शन के लिए बट वो कंपनी मुझे बस नहीं कि मैं एडवर्टाइज करूं और फिर
कितना चाहिए
वो डिपेंड करता है ना अभी
डिपेंड 5 रुपए चलेंगे डिपेंड किस चीज पे कर
पहले की पानी कहाँ से मिलेगा उसको प्रोडक्ट
पानी कहाँ से मिलेगा
पानी कहाँ से मिलेगा जैसे इसके अंदर गंदा पानी थोड़ी
हाँ नहीं कहाँ से मिलेगा जो है मिलता ही है इतना सारा
उसको
कुछ नहीं तो बिस्लरी में से 20 लीटर में से फिल कर लेना
मतलब मिनिमम एक किसी फेस्ट में किसी कॉन्फ्रेंस
बॉटलिंग प्लांट्स होते हैं ना पता होगा उनसे खरीदना है
आई जस्ट मेरे को कोई
क्या पढ़ते हो आप
मैं अभी भी
ओ नाइस तो इसमें आपको क्या लगता है बॉटल नेक क्या है बॉटल नेक क्या है बॉटल नेक मतलब ये चीज हो जाए सही या ये चीज है जो सबसे प्रॉब्लमेटिक है
प्रॉब्लम
या डिपेंडेंसी है मैं कहूँगा लाइक आई कुड सी मल्टीपल डिपेंडेंसी
तो ऑफ कोर्स अगर मेरे को
हाँ
जैसे अगर मेरे को कोई जो एक को प्रोडक्ट बनाने के लिए मेरे को काफी
वो तो ठीक है यार वो तो बना देंगे बॉटलिंग प्लांट से आप उनसे ले लो वो 5 रुपीज 7 रुपीज में बॉटल दे देंगे ब्रांड करके ये बिजनेस तो बन गया But what's a bottleneck here? What do you think? Not sure. किसी को कुछ इसमें लगा bottleneck? सुना उन्होंने क्या कहा? Bottle जो जाती है पानी की या कुछ भी, तो कह रहे हैं कि उसमें हम ब्रांड करके बेचेंगे इवेंट्स में, बट वो स्पॉन्सर जो है बेसिकली उसका ब्रांडिंग करके वो उसको शुरू करना है. What do you think is the bottleneck in this concept? हाँ, उसके लिए एफिशिएंट है या नहीं, तो मे बी दैट सम एनालिसिस कैन बी डन. बट उन्हें विजिबिलिटी चाहिए, तो मे बी दिस कुड बी अ वे. कुछ इंटरेस्टेड है, कुछ नहीं.
क्योंकि अगर वो उस इवेंट में अपने के लॉबी लगाते
नहीं, सी खर्चा तो है ही ना पानी का. मतलब it's hardly a rupees difference on a bottle and you can get the marketing done. Probably today let's say somebody is giving me 5 lakh rupees for field first fair में marketing. ठीक है यार, पानी जो हम दे रहे हैं तो 1 रुपया ज़्यादा देके मैं मेरा hardly 10,000 का additional expense होगा, but I'll be able to give value to that 5 lakh rupees. One thing, probably so. हाँ, but bottleneck क्या है इसमें? What is challenge here? क्या लग रहा है इसमें? या डिपेंडेंसी क्या है इसमें जिसकी वजह से वो नहीं हो पा रहा? नहीं लग रहा है ना? तो सब इसको को-फाउंडर बन सकते हो, मदद करो थोड़ा यार. Only one dependency is that somebody I mean if some communicating to somebody to buy your bottle. Selling that is more complex, but rather if you can create a network where you have a network of sponsors and who are ready to just sponsor additionally your business is also growing, that could be a better approach.
बस कोई इवेंट कर रहा है उसको पानी तो चाहिए.
हाँ, मतलब वो obvious है, but bottle to water चाहिए या नहीं वो question है ना. Like हमारे यहाँ पे नहीं है ना bottles.
But no, like large बड़े events होते हैं, large conference जैसे बोलते हैं, उस टाइम पे mostly bottles use होते हैं, या फिर वो कप वाले जो like kind of आते हैं वो वाले use होते हैं.
हाँ, मतलब कप पे भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, आज कप से है. ओके, और कोई कुछ करना चाह रहा है? कुछ भी क्या करोगे यार फिर? Tough life out there after graduation. तो मेरा स्टार्टअप का सही है. Yes. So again, I mean, I'll just leave you with that note. कभी भी आपको कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग दिमाग में आए, this is a place when you can come, you can brainstorm with us. कुछ resources चाहिए उसके लिए, कुछ connection चाहिए, कुछ validation चाहिए. You can come over here. You can work out of here. Just reach out to us a day prior, and you can work. Office is good, right? चलेगा ना ये बस. यहाँ पे आके बैठ सकते हो, and काम कर सकते हो अपने आइडियाज पे, अपने स्टार्टअप पे. ठीक है, so that's it.